Who else missed that? Because I did. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a get ready with me. Haven't done one in a few months actually. I thought I did one earlier, but the last one I did was when I was telling you guys I was leaving my old job. It's been a while. Yeah, and obviously as you guys can tell, nail claps are back, only for a limited time only though. Off of work this upcoming week. You bet your that your girl is gonna have her click clack clackety clack the bad back nails. It has been a long time, like a long time since I've had long nails. It's just fitting. Even more funny is that these gems that are on my nails that I have right here, I got from a wildflower phone case. I think I might change into for July. As you guys know, I'm psycho and I change my phone cases out all the time. And with extra gems that you put on the case. So I decided to put them on my nails. This is the vibe and I'm obsessed. Don't you worry, because I know someone in the comments is gonna be like, oh well, what about when you go back to work? Are you gonna still have those nails? Absolutely not. This is gonna sound weird, but I feel like working with kids that have special needs and stuff like that, I should have short nails for that versus working with toddlers, because you guys know when I was a toddler teacher, I had my nails this long all the time and it was fine. Special needs is a whole different avenue, and not that I couldn't, because I do see some girls that have like not as long as this, but they have like long nails, but I just don't want to get my nails pulled off. I don't want to scratch anybody. I don't want to, you know, I already get kind of beat up a little bit as it is, so I don't want to, you know, contribute to that. Show any type of retaliation. It is Saturday. David and I are doing our usual errands. He's laying in bed right now. I low-key want to put on lashes, but I don't know if I'm gonna have the patience for that. I'm not even gonna lie, but now I have nails and I realized since I haven't had nails in a long time that it is difficult. Like, it is very hard to function with long nails again. Like, I'm just not used to it. Doing certain things like picking things up and picking up my phone or picking up my booty bender, like stuff like that. I'm like, oh my god, like it's foreign because it's not my usual anymore. Forget that I have them there and I'm used to having short nails, so like I keep like flicking and getting them stuck. It's great. I'm happy to be back, so it's gonna get annoying, but I don't care. I'll talk to you guys about life and stuff, but I don't really have much to talk about. I feel like I'm getting acclimated to my job and still getting, you know, getting used to everything, and for the most part, not bad. And I do like it. I feel like I'm doing more. I feel like I just feel really good about it. And again, not that I wasn't when I was a toddler teacher, but just like, I don't know, being a para assistant, I should say, is a whole different ball game. It's a lot different. It's nice. Like, I like it. So like, it keeps things kind of interesting too, and the day goes by pretty fast. And this is also really random, but I just saw a TikTok this morning of, I guess it was like a screen grab or recording from Jaclyn Hill's new video where she says, I don't even use primer anymore. And this girl like stitched it and was like, that's right guys, you don't need primer. And I'm just like, primer, I love my sticky primer. Sticky primer is like my favorite. Putty primer, like, it was pretty good, but I don't know, I'm just a sticky primer girl, and I'm already oily as it is, so like, yes, please put more oil on my face, please. Today's supposed to be cooler today, so I'm just gonna we're gonna go with our good old matte and poreless. I am now in the color 118 light beige because it took me years to realize I've been wearing the wrong color this entire time. Girly things. But anyway, yeah, I've been getting used to my job. Ooh, I think this is still too light. I need a little bit darker of a shade. It's crazy to say. I forget a lot of the time. I don't know. Work's been going pretty good. I like everything that comes with it too, besides, you know, working with the kids and stuff, but I also really enjoy getting out on a school schedule. I basically work at a school. It's not like daycare. All the kids leave at the same time. All the staff leaves at the same time. It's actually kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. At least all of like the teachers leave at the same time. I don't know about like other people, how long they stay, but I think administration actually does end up staying for a little while after. But I've never dealt with like having an HR department and having to like email people. The only way that they communicate is by emailing. So instead of leaving a note on like my old boss's desk or something, everyone emails each other, which is nice. I don't really have to talk to people. I already have a very hard time with that. I've discovered that and I'm hoping it just gets better over time, because when I was at my old job, it did, and eventually it does, but getting used to talking to people, because since I have really bad anxiety, I tend to trip over my words a lot. I tend to say stupid things, like my words just don't come out right, that sort of vibe. That's the only thing that's really been annoying me. Like if someone asks me a question, it has like, I gotta take a second to like process it, and then sometimes it just comes out and I'm like, I just sound like an idiot, and these people probably think I'm dumb and I can't speak. Literally, that's why I'm just like, anxiety, can't talk ever. Literally, like I can't talk, like it's weird. But everyone's very nice and stuff like that. So I guess that's the update on my job. All good things. I mean, I get a week off in June. There's that. And I have the whole month of August off. And as a bonus, when I was hired, they were like, I told them that I was going to Maine in July. And typically they prefer for you not to do that, because we still have, the kids still come to school in July too for summer camp or whatever. They were like, oh, that's fine. And I'm like, okay, cool. I made sure ahead of time that it was okayed by like 2 people. I'm not gonna be all the way up in Maine and someone call me and be like, where are you? And be like, I told you where I was. I told you I was taking this. I had this week off. That's the other thing. Can we just talk about the inflation for a second? I know it's a hot topic on like news and everywhere, and people are sick of it with gas and food and everything, which I'm not gonna lie is the reason why your girl's been slowing down shopping too, because I mean, I'm other reasons too, but it's one of the reasons, because inflation is ridiculous. Can we literally just talk about that for a second? So a little mini story time. Obviously you guys know that David and I go to Maine every year. This year will be the 3rd year we've been using an Airbnb instead of a hotel, because typically a hotel is now a lot more expensive. We've been using Airbnbs, and the first one we stayed at, I loved it because it was across the street from my old house. It was right in the center of Bridgeton. It was amazing in that aspect. Comfort wise, bed not so much. But did I still leave a 5-star review? Oh, you bet your ass. And I probably shouldn't have done that, but going back to that one later on to see about rebooking it possibly. Some people left reviews about the beds after we left, and I was like, okay, so I was just like, okay, whatever. So last year we found this Airbnb that we absolutely love. It's still in Bridgeton, but it's like not in the center. It's like further out, but I don't care. We have the whole house to ourselves. It's beautiful. You guys see pictures on Instagram, like it's amazing. So we decided this year we wanted to rebook that one because we loved it so much, and like the deck and just the space and just, oh, it was perfect. It was perfect. It's like where I ideally would love a house, like in the middle of the woods, but still kind of surrounded by like still other houses nearby. You get the vibe, dirt road vibe. We booked it. I'm scared. I haven't done this in a while. Okay. Booked it, and usually like it's like the price is fine. It's usually around the same price that we paid last year. I don't know, maybe we're just naive and didn't think that like the inflation would affect Airbnb that badly. In a way, I'm kind of annoyed about it, but it is whatever. I went to check it a month or so ago just to make sure that, you know, everything's all good and whatever. Come to find out that they upped the price so much, 30-40% more than we paid last year total. Pause for effect. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but like maybe I'm just naive and I didn't think it was gonna affect us in some way, but in that way, yeah. So that sucked. Yeah, David was like, what the f***? Like, why is it so much? It wasn't like that last year. And I'm like, inflation and economic. We're in an economic crisis. No, our economy is going into a crisis, which scares me. Because I've heard people like talk about like going into recession and stuff like that. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to like make this, my videos I like to make like away from like the craziness of the world. We have to talk about this because I want to know if you guys are as terrified as I am. I've heard that like banks can just shut their doors and you will not be allowed to get your money, that sort of thing. I'm kind of scared. Or they could take your money or some shit like that. Or they could just like be like, nope, we can't give you your money. Because technically, money in the bank. Someone correct me, a boomer in the comments. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. This is the way that I understand how banks work. Yes, you have your money and you put it in a bank. For example, if something happens, like in the past, David has had his debit card hacked, like money taken out, like someone was using his card for like a whole bunch of stuff. When that happened, the bank put the money back in, but it wasn't David's money specifically. It was from the bank, but they were giving it back to him because it was his money, if that makes sense. Yes, it's your money, but it's also not your money, which is so stupid in my opinion. The way I'm understanding this is if we go into a recession and something happens, the bank can just shut their doors and be like, haha, you guys know that David and I have been like saving to buy a house in the near future, move to Maine and do this, and it's like you can't do that with no money. It's a scary time, and heard like people in the past, apparently certain people don't trust banks because they'll have like stuff like that and they keep all their money in like a mattress or in a safe or buried in their backyard. Like now I get that. I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But they just raised interest rate on stuff, which makes me even more mad, because if we do buy a house or do anything big where we need to have loans, that's just wonderful. I'm so excited. But it's so bad. Obviously, like, we're not gonna buy a house right now or anything, but when it comes to other things, David has to get a car again, or if I get a car, or how is that gonna affect us? Shout out to you ladies if you are still stuck in 2016 and put highlight everywhere and don't care, because I still do that. Someone said that 2016 is actually the worst year because it was the last year everything was normal, or everything hit the fan. And like, I kind of understand that, but also kind of don't get that. And I just realized I wanted to put this on some parts of me that I didn't put. I'm gonna diffuse this a little bit. If you guys can kind of get what I'm saying here, like, I'm just scared of like what's gonna happen. So we are in some scary times. I'm still here, I'm still creating content, and I'm happy. And honestly, I've said this before, and I'm a broken record at this point. Most of my OGs know that I just talk and don't know when to shut up. I really feel like 30 is gonna be my year. Like, I feel like my 30s are my time, it's my prime. I'm gonna be the happiest, and I will be so happy for the rest of my life, and I'm so excited about that. I feel like my hard phases are coming to an end finally, which is great. I just feel really good. Like, I feel very at peace, very happy, very focused, if that makes sense. Like, I don't feel so much. I still have anxiety and stuff, and I think it's mostly just like talking to people and stuff, and my social anxiety. I mean, obviously, like, I still have anxiety, like, it's always going to be there, but not as bad as it was. And it's definitely, I just feel lighter, if that makes any sense. Things I used to worry about early 20s and stuff, even as like a teenager, don't bother me as much anymore. That will never change. I will always say like after everything I say. You guys knew how much editing like I do to edit that shit out. It's so annoying. Oh, so much for lashes. I don't really feel like doing that today. I just feel like kind of being bareface, air quote. Life just feels like it's gonna get so much better now here on out. Like, for me and spiritually. I'm not gonna lie, when I started this spiritual journey, because it really kind of started because I wanted to get more in tune with my third eye-ness that I have. I am really fully in belief that I'm very clairaudient. The other one of knowing, and my intuition has grown a lot too. It started out as that, to be honest, because I wanted to be more in tune with myself like that. The shadow work and the trauma dealing, and which I'm still dealing to this day. I was not expecting that. That was something I didn't think was gonna happen. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna figure out how I can be more in tune with myself, and no. You thought. But I'm very grateful for it because it just made me, I feel like, a better person. No, I take that back. It's also because I have known to be very wild with my emotions and my feelings. Yes, I'm a Scorpio and I have Portuguese Italian in me, but I do feel like a lot of it too has come from my dad. And again, if any of my family watches this, please don't take offense. I'm just kind of like saying the out of this, but a lot of it came from him, because when he would get mad, he would say things he didn't mean. He would just like hit you right where it hurt. And I do that a lot, and I didn't want to do that anymore. I didn't want to be this like spiteful, mean person when I get angry or when things are bothering me and taking it out on other people. So I've really been trying to work on that and not do that, and also learning to love myself wholeheartedly and my body and everything. I consider myself kind of a selfish person in a sense that mostly it's just, actually maybe not. I don't know. No, wait, I know. Never mind. Like, wait a minute. No, yes, no, yes, wait a minute. No. Time to myself, I'm very selfish about that. And when I want time to myself and like I don't want anyone around me because I need to just be and, you know, function. Yes, I am starting to kind of lately fill them in again. That didn't last long, huh? I realize I do tend to give myself away to people and try to see the good in people way too much, to the point where it destroys me, especially when it's not being reciprocated towards me, or in the way that I feel about like someone in my life, and they don't show me that same energy. Like, now I'm like fully aware of that. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I don't want that. Kind of where I've been at, like, I'm just kind of trying to worry about me and my life. And I realized I pushed back a lot of things that, if you guys saw my Instagram story, I did like a I'm sorry to myself thing. I've pushed back a lot of things. Like, I probably could have gotten my license and gotten a job earlier in my 20s and kept it and done that. And even in high school, I probably could have, but I was just so consumed with other people, other things, anxiety, that I just pushed all of that aside for so long. It was like, no, 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 no. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And yet I would just kind of victim blame myself and act like, oh, poor me. Like I didn't do it because I got messed up and over, which a lot of times I would tell my friends and stuff like, oh my God, poor me. Like, when, like it didn't happen because I got over, but that's not the case. It was because I didn't want to do it and I was too anxious to do it and too scared to do it and I don't want to do it. So wow, realization. Whoa, let's take a moment, let's reel it in. I really like talking with my hands more right now. Okay, so on a positive side note here, I got some stuff from the Kylie X Stassie collection, and I know I'm trying out her new formula again. I'm trying to figure out how to like kind of make it work for me, but I also ended up getting a couple other things too. I got the lip blush and bikini bod. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but they all look within my nude color range. And then I got another lip lacquer in 90s Baby, which looks really pretty. So I might actually maybe wear her. I don't know. I want to see what the lip kit looks like, but I'll show you guys everything else. I don't know why I keep putting it back in the packaging. Yeah, this is what the lip blush looks like. Got 3 things from the Stassie Kylie collab. People are like so mad because they came out with an eyeshadow palette, but it's only like available in Europe or something. I don't know. I got the high gloss duo, the lip kit, and the highlighter. I do love Stassie too. I watch her videos, vlogs on YouTube. So this is the lip kit. Stassie Baby, I think. Yeah, looks like a me color, so I think I'm gonna wear this today. That's the other thing I've noticed about this formula. To put a gloss over it, it gets real messy and gross like other lipsticks I have, and I hate that. I kind of try to not put a gloss on at all costs. This is the highlighter. It is in Bestie Energy. I'll do a TikTok and show you. Oh, I love that it's imprinted Stassie and Kylie in there. I love that. Bet your I'm probably gonna put all of this packaging into my journal. Gloss Duo, which is so pretty. This is in Winning and Gonna Get Wasted. I'm gonna get wasted. And this one's just like pretty. It's got like iridescent silver, sparkle. So I'm probably gonna put one of those on. David's still asleep and I have to get him up because we got some stuff to do today, and I might film something else. I just don't know what to film, honestly. But I'm doing Get Ready With Me, but this week I'm off, so I'm gonna try and actually take it easy today. I want to pluck my eyebrows this weekend. They're wild because I did wear the new Kylie formula of my favorite shade, which is Kylie, by the way. Kylie by Kylie Cosmetics. It wasn't bad and it did last, but as soon as I put a gloss over it, it just got really like weird and messy, and it kind of like it wasn't like the old formula where it kind of still stayed there. It got all over my mouth, so I don't know about putting a gloss over these. I do like the packaging though. I've learned to not buy something just for the packaging. Honestly, updates on my loud neighbor Walk a Lot. I guess these last few months that I was unemployed, he was also unemployed, but unemployed longer than I was, and that's why he was up during the night, up till 2 a.m. gaming and because he didn't have a job to go to the next day. So obviously, but now he does. He has been leaving before us in the morning and coming home at 4 o'clock every day, and I was just like, okay, cool. That means that he's in bed by the time we're in bed, so there's silence. That's so nice. Okay, anyway, moving on. Oh my God, I like it. That is pretty. I really like that color. So we'll take this one today. Actually, and I'll take Winning. No, this isn't Winning. This is Gonna Get Wasted. I'll take that with me too. I love the illusion that my lips look bigger than they are, but I think all girls do. Actually, like the lip filler thing really isn't a thing anymore, apparently. Can you guys believe that? Lip filler is like not a thing. The Kardashians are getting their butt implants removed. Like, we're in some serious like stuff here. We finish with some setting spray, and this is officially done. Apparently scented setting sprays aren't a thing anymore. No one likes that. Like, what? It's so crazy. Things that have changed in the last few years. It's just wild. My makeup for the day. I haven't done this in a while and I miss it. So we're gonna do it. Forgot about her. Beautiful. I miss doing that. Inner corner, miss that. This is my makeup for the day. Pretty simple. Been like my everyday makeup the weekend, mostly. Everyday makeup is in here for during the week, but this is like the weekend and I'm here for it. And you know what? I'm even into my crazy hairy brows right now too. Hope you guys enjoyed this. It was nice talking to you. I miss you. And also, random, this is you guys have already seen this in a haul, but this is a sample of shirts that are coming to my Etsy, 7-Eleven creation. The link is in the the description if you want to go check that out. In my ZEZAM, I am going to be launching new items in July. I know I've been a little stagnant for a bit, trying to get used to my life again. I'm also have one of the sample cases on my phone right now I'm testing out for the week, so I'm very, very excited. I want to create stuff now. I don't really care like, oh, merch. It's not merch. It is merch because like this is me, but we all need things. And I still have stuff on there that says I'm a girl and I need things as well. I just decided to upgrade it, gender neutral or my non-binary, whatever. You're in here too. I love you guys so much. Hope you have an awesome day. Subscribe if you want to see more of me. Like this video if you enjoyed. Turn on bell post notifications so you know when the I post a new video. Maybe I'll vlog this weekend. I don't know. I feel like I've been vlogging a lot, but it's just boring. So maybe I'll vlog this week. I love you guys and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.